Daytona Beach, Florida. NASCAR officials have postponed the Daytona 500 to Monday because of rain, meaning it will join the season-opening Xfinity Series race in a first-ever doubleheader at Daytona International Speedway to start the work week. A combination of Saturday rainfall and Sunday's threatening weather forecast prompted officials to push the 66th running of the Daytona 500 to Monday at 4 p.m. ET, to be telecast on Fox with radio coverage through MRN Radio and SiriusXM NASCAR Radio. The Great American Race had been scheduled for a Sunday, 2:30 p.m. ET start. The Xfinity Series United Rentals 300, originally planned for a Saturday start at 5 p.m. ET, was rescheduled to Monday at 11 a.m. ET, FS1, MRN Radio, SiriusXM NASCAR Radio. Fans with Saturday grandstand tickets and admission to the Hard Rock Bet Fan Zone may attend both the NASCAR Xfinity Series race and the Daytona 500. Fox's NASCAR race day will remain scheduled for Sunday. Fans can tune in at 11 a.m. ET on FS1 and Fox at 1 p.m. ET. Saturday's on-track schedule was washed away, with final Daytona 500 practice cancelled by steady precipitation at the 2.5-mile track. Weather also delayed Xfinity Series qualifying by 2 hours, and a single round of time trials was completed before more rain arrived. The season-opening race for the ACA Menard Series headed off the weather with a move from Saturday afternoon to Friday night after the Craftsman Truck Series event. Former Daytona 500 winner Joey Logano will start from the pole position after topping the chart in Wednesday night's Cup Series qualifying session. He will share the front row with fellow Ford driver Michael McDowell, who won the Great American Race in 2021. One row behind them will be a pair of Toyotas, with Tyler Reddick and Christopher Bell securing those starting spots based on their victories in Thursday night's 150-mile qualifying races, the Blue-Green Vacations Duels. Daytona Beach, Florida. Hendrick Motorsports hasn't won the Daytona 500 since 2014. "Don't remind me," said Jeff Gordon, vice chairman of HMS and a three-time winner of the Great American Race. Half of the team's 2024 NASCAR Cup Series roster has won championships, thanks to Chase Elliott in 2020 and Kyle Larson in 2021. But none of the four, including teammates William Byron and Alex Bowman, have visited Daytona 500 Victory Lane. "There's no other win like it. There just isn't," Gordon said Wednesday as the organization celebrated its 40th anniversary kickoff. "And I want one of these four guys to experience that. I want all four of them to experience it over the future because it is so special and you realize it once you win it. But right now, they're realizing how hard it is to win." Larson has won some of NASCAR's biggest races: the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the Southern 500 at Darlington Raceway, the Bristol Night Race and the Cup Series Championship race at Phoenix Raceway, to name a few. But the Daytona 500 remains a box unchecked after 10 attempts. What makes it so difficult to win, in his estimation, starts with putting your car in the right place as the laps dwindle away in the 500-mile affair. "It starts from literally like early in the race, I feel like," Larson told NASCAR.com. "So I think just knowing how to position yourself, and having a team around you to position yourself for that final stint. And then yeah, I think you see often that, I feel like with a lot of the guys who consistently run up front, everybody else in the field realizes that they've had success and they trust them to follow them. So you really need help from behind as well." William Byron scored his first career Cup victory on the high banks of Daytona in the summer of 2020 but has struggled historically more in the Daytona 500. In 6 Great American Race starts, Byron has never finished better than 21st and has crashed out 3 times. "I mean, they're hard to move forward, so you kind of get stuck," Byron said of racing at superspeedways. "We saw 3 wide racing last year, and a lot of that has to do with saving fuel and how that all plays out. So it's just tough to balance. Now I feel like everyone's gotten so smart with this strategy that it's just more of a track position thing than ever. Like you can't really make a lot of mistakes and get back, so just trying to manage that. Larson and Byron both advanced to the Championship 4 in 2023 as Larson eyed his second Cup title, and Byron made his first true bid. Neither were able to leave Phoenix Raceway with the trophy, but that didn't diminish the successful seasons of either the number 5 or no. 24 teams. We want to be better, and there's definitely room to get better, Larson said. But the off-season was good for me anyway. It was relaxing, and raced a little bit. But yeah, just got to spend time with the family, and you get to get some more one-on-one time with them because once I start racing, I'm pretty much gone a lot of time. The last month and a half or so, I've been working with Cliff, Daniels, crew chief, and the guys closely. Just studying and talking about things and how to be better and where we can get better. Larson's number 5 team did alter a bit through the offseason. Lead engineer Adam Wall is now a crew chief in the NASCAR Xfinity Series for Sammy Smith in the Junior Motorsports number 8 car. So we shuffled some things around with the engineering area and brought one new person, Brian Ross, in, Larson said. So other than that, our team is pretty much the same, and Brian has been a great addition so far. I really enjoy having him, and yeah, look forward to getting racing. Byron netted a career-high 6 wins last season in a true breakout year for the 26-year-old. The goal is to capitalize on that momentous campaign after falling short to Ryan Blaney in Phoenix last fall. I think we have our own goals as a team, Byron said, and things that we've kind of identified as weaknesses, or even the strengths that we did have and just trying to keep those, or maintain or get better. And so I feel like there's still areas that I felt like we could be a lot better and overall just be faster, especially at the right times of year, but try to just have more speed. In recent years, Valvoline has increased its presence on both the numbers 5 and 24 cars and recently added a new Restore and Protect line as well. It's cool, Larson said. They're always innovating and trying to come up with new product, and they're the first and only to remove up to 100% of deposits. So I think that's something to be proud of.